Hello everyone. My plan was to at some point do a video of all the stuff, CDs and stuff that I got from that I did a video last year, a CD extravaganza thing, because I actually have two people that want to see that. So I'll do that at some point, but I can't be fucked right now. But I am going to show you, let's move the mic a little bit closer. I'm going to show you my foreign now albums, non-UK now albums. When I was little, I amassed an enormous, now that's what I call music collection. It was my life, part of my life. And in the process, I ended up getting some international editions from all the international versions of the series. Yeah, but by chance, not I didn't deliberately go out my way to find them. But I often stumbled into them anyway. So this is going to be that. So I don't want not many. I swore I had more. I swore I had more American ones than that. I only have one to show, so I don't know what's happened there. But yeah, I'll show you them now. So I'll start with the first one I ever got in 2005, which is Now 28 from South Africa, released in 2000. And as you can see, it looks like Now 46. So I saw this the first time I ever went into Pink Planet Games Exchange, Trowbridge. The first one ever been in any of those branches, which was the start of me getting a lot of second-hand albums. And I was like, what the hell's this? Now 28, that looks like Now 46. But yeah, the South African series, which has been running almost as long as the British one. It's got some nice stuff on it. A lot of 2000 hits that were also hits here. Quite a lot, actually. Bon Jovi, Sneak, Oops, I Did It Again, Bye Bye Bye, and then a bunch of stuff no one here really knows. It's interesting that Different Gear versus the Police was a bigger hit by the looks of it in Australia than it was here. It was expected to be a bigger hit here than it was. But it is on Now 46. Booklet's pretty cool as well. You've got your pictures of the artists, and that's where the copyright's written. Pretty nice disc as well. Here's the Canadian Now 6 from 2001. The Canadian series isn't called Now, that's what I call music, it's just called Now. The case is a bit broken, but there's this disc. And in the booklet, we will find it's a bit more ordinary. It just has little bits of album covers and stuff. Interestingly, it has one song in common with the Now 28 I just showed you, which is Bon Jovi, It's My Life. Yeah, and as usual, all of them are kind of like this. Some songs that are UK hits, some songs that weren't. Obviously, if they had their bare naked ladies, who are not big here. Now, I got that at a charity shop somewhere in early 2010s. I think I can't remember where. But the first Canadian one I owned, I got it, I think it was Armistice Day in Trowbridge in the park, which was Now 8, from 2003. And I was like, again, what is this? But none of this, apart from Clocks by Coldplay, Counting Crows, Big Yellow Taxi, Sean Paul, Get Busy, Tutu, all the things she said. I mean, not really many of the others were hits here. You have Three Doors Down and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, quite nice. Now 17, the American edition, from again 2000. No, this one's from 2004, but the cover is based on our Now 56, which was the first proper Now album I ever owned. After now decades. Now the American series isn't rare, obviously. you can pick it up quite cheap, but this is the only one I've ever bought when I've seen it secondhand. I got it again at a charity shop. I did see Now 7. It Raised from the Graves and Freeing, but it was always too pricey and I never plunged for it. Quite a very sparse booklet, actually. If you can see that, it's quite sparse. Yeah, there's some songs here that were big here, and then for instance, Take Me Out, 1985, Let's Get It Started, Goodies, Check It Out, and then stuff that I don't even know. A real favourite of mine is Now 10 from Greece, released in 2007. This is not second hand. This was not bought in Britain. I bought this in Greece, in Corfu, when I went there in 2007 for the third time. Well into my Now collection days by then, and I was, oh my god, it's a Greek Now album. I didn't even know there was a Greek series at this point. And but here it is. It's a double disc like we do here in Britain, but a lot of other countries don't do. It has quite a nice booklet. It has bits of information. to go with each song, although in Greek, not in English. Really good compilation, because it has like James Dean Bradfield, The Good, the Bad, and the Queen, Tracy Thorn, Joe Cocker. Yeah, there's some sort of unusual stuff, really. Toop Toop by Cassius, which should have been a hit here, but it wasn't. Though I did see it a lot on MTV Dance back in the day. Now 38 from New Zealand, which was released in 2012. This is quite an unusual. It's not the best design in the world, is it? But there it is. No, I kind of gone off pop at this point, so I don't know which of these were hits here and which one, other than DJ Fresh featuring Rita Ora, One Direction, and Avicii Levels. But I had to get it at a charity shop. I got this. I don't know how I got it actually, but the place where it was bought in New Zealand is one The Warehouse. And finally, now 6 from, well, on the back it says Indonesia, but it was also sold in Malaysia and China. Weird packaging for this one. The case is a bit weird. Well, it opened alright then. Usually it opens a bit weirdly, but and the booklet's kind of stiff to get out, and it's a bit odd. It's quite thick, but it's quite cool as well, I suppose, if you can see. This is the third one to have Bon Jovi, It's My Life on it. Massive hit all over the world. God knows why. And there's a lot of bangers, to be fair. Rock DJ, Spinning Around, Try Again, S Club Party. And unusually it uses a weird version of the old Virgin EMI, the old one. At some point that stopped appearing in Britain. And generally on compilations it was about 98 or maybe early 99. But now albums a bit later. And that's the end of that video. It's a bit boring, isn't it? But I don't know. I'm getting a new phone hopefully in a few days, and then I'll do that other video. I might do it on there instead. But hopefully that was mildly interesting.